Hi, my name's Mike Montgomery. Whoa. Who put this here? Anyways, if you've got water on your flooring, we can undo it.
How to undo with Mike Montgomery. That's me.
So you've got some standing water in your house that you need to deal with right away. Maybe it caused damage to your flooring, or you want to get it cleaned up before it does. Well, you came to the right place because today I'm going to show you how to fix it. But first, safety brief. Safety brief with Mike Montgomery. That's me. A few things to watch out for with water damage. Rule 1, if the water gets out of hand, call a pro. We do not play around with flooding here on How to Undo. Rule number 2, if water gets under your vinyl or laminate flooring, you might just have to replace it. Water can get trapped underneath and lead to rule number 3, mold is lame. Nobody likes it. And you want to make sure you get rid of it before you replace or repair any flooring. There's specialty products that you can get to deal with a little bit of mold, but if it's out of hand, once again, call a professional. Rule 4, make sure your flooring is completely dry before you fix anything. Use a moisture meter like this to check. If the light turns green, you're in the clear. And rule 5, look cool. The number 5 rule of flooring safety is to look good. And that's why they gave me this vest. Duh. Thanks, Safety Mike. To begin, we're gonna need to pull up the corner of our carpet. And to do that, we'll use a pry bar and gloves to protect our hands from tack strips. And to dry out our carpets, blowers! You can rent these from the Home Depot Rental Center, and they are a game changer when it comes to drying out carpets. Go to the corner of your room and use a pry bar to pull up the carpet from the tack strip. That way you can get your blower underneath. Then turn it on and leave it on until both your carpet and pad are completely dry. Now, if you're having a hard time pulling your carpet up, you may need to remove your baseboard trim. It's probably keeping your carpet stuck to the tack strip. And to speed things up, you can rent a dehumidifier, which pulls moisture out of the air. And for bigger spaces, you can rent additional blowers! And if your carpets are still a little musty after they're dry, you can rent a carpet cleaner to freshen them up. Now, let's go check on those wet hardwoods. Still wet. Always clean up standing water with a shop vac as soon as possible. Just be sure to remove any filter or bag before using it. If you allow water to set for too long on your hardwoods, it can soak into the wood and cause warping or cupping. And no, that's not a container for a delicious beverage. It's when the wood starts to curl up on the edges like this. To fix it, we'll need to sand and refinish our floors. But first, make sure they've had plenty of time to dry out completely. For this fix, we'll need a random orbit sander, 80, 150, and 220 grit sandpaper, polyurethane that matches our floors, along with a brush, a respirator, safety glasses, and latex gloves. First, we'll sand everything down and smooth it out. We'll start with 80 grit to flatten out our wood. Then, we'll work through the grits to 220 to remove any swirl marks. Silky smooth. Since these floors have a natural finish, we won't need stain. Just a couple of coats of polyurethane. Make sure you get the correct sheen to match your floor and brush it on smoothly, and we'll let it dry for 24 hours. Yeah! And once the finish is cured, you're all done. Looking good. Now you can move your furniture back in and enjoy your water-free floors. Anyways, thanks a ton for watching. Be sure to click here or here for more episodes of How to Undo. And for more DIY tips, check out Homeowner 101 and DIY live stream workshops by the Home Depot. As always, make sure and like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you next time on How to Undo. Bye, everybody.